Megan Gale Cole's debut novel Small Game Hunting at the Local Coward Gun Club was published in 2019 by House of Anansi Press. The Globe and Mail called the book a dark, taut, funny novel that feels for its characters' pain while remaining caustic toward the enablers and the kinds of violence that polite society allows. Small Game Hunting was shortlisted for the Scotiabank Giller Prize, chosen as one of 5 CBC Canada Reads books, and was awarded the 2019 BMO Winterset Award. Megan Gale Coles is currently doing a PhD in interdisciplinary studies at Concordia University. In 2019, Philippa Jones' interactive exhibit Suspended was installed at the Rooms Provincial Art Gallery and later the Confederation Centre for the Arts in Charlottetown. Suspended represented years of work. It included large paintings, drawings, interactive technology, and a sculpture of suspended orbs. The work played with perceptions of time and invited viewers to reflect upon their personal ideas of loss. In 2019, Jones was also longlisted for the Sobey Art Award. Philippa Jones is the Executive Director of Eastern Edge Gallery and a board member for the Atlantic Provinces Art Gallery Association. 2019 saw Opera on the Avalon continuing to push the boundaries of opera with diverse and innovative programming. Sean and Dithit, a partnership with Tapestry Opera, made its debut, and opera critic John Giltz called it an accomplished piece that raises questions about how we perceive and transmit our stories. Uta mounted the Andrew Lloyd Webber classic Phantom of the Opera, and they partnered with Toronto's Mervish Productions in 2019 to bring a concert version of Come From Away to St. John's. Proceeds were donated to Central Newfoundland communities, as well as the Autism Society of Newfoundland and Labrador and the Community Food Sharing Association. Marlene Kreitz is an award-winning environmental artist and poet who works with photography, video, movement, and text. She draws on scientific and vernacular knowledge to create collaborative, site-specific works in a 6-acre patch of boreal forest in Portugal Cove, where she lives. Kreitz studied visual arts at Queen's University. Her work explores the relationship between human experience, memory, language, and the land. Elected to the Royal Canadian Academy of Arts in 2001, her work has been presented in over 350 solo and group exhibitions and screenings. Kreitz has been a guest lecturer at over 200 institutions in Canada and beyond. She's taught, curated several exhibitions, and worked in artist-run centers. In addition to her numerous awards, Kreitz received the Governor General's Award in Visual and Media Arts for Lifetime Artistic Achievement in 2019. Danielle Irvine is an award-winning theatre director who's worked Canada-wide directing theatrical productions of varying sizes and types across a range of venues. She's also artistic director of Cupid's-based Perchance Theatre. Irvine has worked in film and television casting for Republic of Doyle and Frontier, and she's served on boards of numerous arts organizations. She's called upon frequently to adjudicate local theater festivals and has extensive experience on arts, juries, and advisory committees. Highlights of her extensive career include 6 years of teaching at the National Theatre School and 2 seasons as an assistant director at the Stratford Theatre Festival. Irvine is the recipient of the Canada Council for the Arts John Hirsch Prize for Directing and the Eleanor and Lou Siminovich Protégé Prize under Gillian Kiley. JOANNA Barker is an Innu Mi'kmaq singer, songwriter, and musician from Grand Falls, Windsor, and a member of the Halibut Mi'kmaq First Nation.
If it's time that you need.
She studied developmental psychology at St. FX University and currently works as a music teacher at the Mushwa Innu Natwashish School. There, she volunteers as the after-school theater arts teacher and brought 5 students to the Labrador Creative Arts Festival this year to perform a play they wrote. She's also facilitated daily after-school music clubs, focus groups, and private lessons. Barker's passion for music, particularly its connection to young people and communities, fuels her drive to go above and beyond in fostering well-being, openness, opportunity, and friendship. She's developed and facilitated camps for youth with the National Arts Centre Music Alive program and is programming director at Girls Rock NL and co-director of St. John's Women in Music. Julie Lewis is a St. John's-based award-winning artist, animator, and designer. She studied at Memorial University's Grenfell campus, Sheridan College, Algonquin College, and Dalhousie University. She devotes most of her time to drawing, teaching, and studying art. As the owner of Sassy Tuna Studio, Lewis brings her enthusiasm and energy to teaching traditional and digital art to youth across the province, providing a customized approach for budding artists to build their creativity. Her emphasis on student-centered art enrichment helps young people prepare their portfolios for illustration and animation and explore the creative powers. Michelle McKinnon is an artist and educator who resides in Corner Brook. McKinnon graduated with a BFA and MFA in visual arts from York University. She's participated in residencies at the Grenfell Art Gallery, the Banff Centre for the Arts, the State Hermitage Museum in St. Petersburg, Russia, and Ontario's Spark Box Studios. An arts educator, she's taught at Memorial, York, and Algoma universities. Her work, largely graphite drawings, capture the intricate details of textile surfaces and corporal fragments. McKinnon's art has been exhibited in galleries across North America and Russia, and she's the 2-time recipient of the Elizabeth Greenshields Foundation Grant. Emily Bridger is a St. John's-based writer, director, and actor whose body of work ranges from dark comedy to drama. Her short films Epilogue, Brad, Kathy, and Sadie have been shown on the festival circuit across North America. She's the winner of the RBC Michelle Jackson Award, the William F. White Award for Best Comedy at Lake Shorts International, and Best Newfoundland and Labrador Film at the Nickel Film Festival. Her debut feature film Little Orphans was selected for the Whistler Film Festival Praxis Screenwriters Lab in 2017. The film was nominated by the St. John's International Women's Film Festival for Telefilm's Talent to Watch program. Little Orphans was shot in 2019, and Bridger was both the writer and lead actor on the project. Emily Critch is a curator, writer, and artist of Mi'kmaq and settler ancestry from Elemus-Dukwek to Hamkook territory, Bay of Islands. She received her BFA in Visual Arts from Grenfell and is a co-founder of Pulp Gallery. She's done curatorial projects at Concordia University, the Craft Council, and with artist Logan MacDonald. She's also worked as curatorial assistant for the Bonavista Biennale, the Rooms Provincial Art Gallery, and the Grenfell Art Gallery. Critch has exhibited her own work provincially and internationally, including the Gatehouse Gallery in Harlow, England. She's the recipient of several awards, including the Ellen Rusted Award for Print Media and the Reginald Shepard and Helen Carson Shepard Award for Individual Artistic Development. Rachel Cousins is an award-winning singer-songwriter from St. John's. A diverse performer with powerful vocals and a dynamic stage presence, Cousins has performed alongside Canadian icons Serena Ryder, Dave Marsh, Andrew Scott, and Luke McMaster. She released her debut album This Fire in 2017. Her single Let Go was number 2 on the Top 100 East Coast Songs in 2018 and received television placements in Winona Earp, Hudson, and The Art of Falling in Love.
And the sky is no longer bright.
Another song, Arrow of Love, was selected for print with Hal Leonard under the prestigious Henry Leck Creating Artistry series. Cousins released an EP in 2019, and she signed her first publishing deal with Toronto's Simba Publishing. Rachel Cousins has been nominated for Music NL's Female Artist of the Year and Rising Star Awards, and was most recently nominated for an East Coast Music Award for her self-titled EP. Congratulations to this year's inductee to the Hall of Honor, writer Bernice Morgan. Born in St. John's, Newfoundland, Bernice Morgan is best known for her first 2 novels, Random Passage and its sequel, Waiting for Time. Waiting for Time won the Canadian Authors Award for Fiction and the Thomas H. Riddell Atlantic Fiction Award. Both novels are concerned with Newfoundland's fishery and the depletion of the Atlantic cod. An 8-part television series based on the books was produced in 2001. The Topography of Love, a collection of short stories revolving around life in wartime St. John's, was published in 2000, followed by the novel Cloud of Bone in 2007. Cloud of Bone won both the Newfoundland and Labrador Book Award and the Heritage and History Book Award from the Newfoundland and Labrador Historic Sites Association. It was also shortlisted for the Atlantic Fiction Award. Morgan's latest work, Seasons Before the War, a story of pre-war St. John's from a child's point of view, has been described as a picture book for the old at heart. Morgan was named Artist of the Year by ArtsNL in 1995, and in 1998 she was awarded an honorary degree by Memorial University of Newfoundland.
Author Bernice Morgan has made an indelible contribution to Newfoundland's literary scene.
She's a member of the Order of Canada and received the Queen's Golden Jubilee Medal in 2003 and the Queen's Diamond Jubilee Medal in 2012. This year's Patron of the Arts goes to David Hood. Hood is a retired partner at Grant Thornton in St. John's and is well known for his dedicated service to the arts. His vision and generosity, paired with his professional expertise and experience, has had a direct impact on the ability of arts organizations to develop and be sustained in this province. He's noted for his extraordinary volunteer work in the areas of governance, fund development, and promotion of the arts and heritage communities of Newfoundland and Labrador. Groups he's helped include Artistic Fraud of Newfoundland, St. Michael's Print Shop, Perchance Theatre, Music NL, Garrick Theatre, the Royal Canadian Academy of Arts, and various individual artist members of Business and Arts NL. Organizations where he serves or has served as chair, executive member, or director are many, and include Artistic Fraud of Newfoundland, the Bonavista Biennale, Business and the Arts Newfoundland and Labrador, Association of Heritage Industries of Newfoundland and Labrador, and the Newfoundland and Labrador Historic Trust, and the Heritage Foundation. For his steadfast and enthusiastic support for culture in this province, we congratulate David Hood as the 2019 recipient of the Patron of the Arts Award. This year's artwork was created by artist Jennifer Young, whose work primarily encompasses two mediums, oil and encaustic. She's created a series of works reflecting the geographic and topographical diversity of the province, embracing bays, ponds, valleys, and bogs. To create these works, Young began with a contour map of the area and developed each piece using the lines on the map, selecting colors to represent the season of the year to reflect the feeling in time, dimension, line, and space. Each map was created by laying down many layers of encaustic medium, painting lines for each contour, and using layers to represent the spectrum of color for the season. The works were then sculpted using hand tools which expose lower layers and reveal the depth painted through the pieces. Young says her artwork allows her to express her understanding and expression of place in quite different ways. Her oil painting style is painterly and moves between brush and palette knife depending on the wind, waves, and movement of the piece, while her encaustic work is much more abstract as it flows with the heating and application of the wax.